Good morning from my house in Vientiane actually. I am going to Vientiane today. I have a bus booked at 9 a.m. I think I'm gonna spend one night in Vientiane. I do have a story to tell about this hostel, but that will be for later. Like I said, just checked out, had breakfast, and now it's time to go to my last destination in Laos. So this will probably be my second to last day here in Laos. Very sad about it, but I'm also very excited. And I think it's a logical route where I'm going next because I've been to Cambodia and Vietnam. There's only one option really, and it's Thailand. So let's go to the capital, Vientiane. So we're about 20 minutes out of town, and there is a bit of bad news. I wanted to take an overnight train. Alright. Sorry, the door closed. And it's getting darker. I wanted to take an overnight train from Vientiane. Well, okay, so basically I wanted to take the bus to Nong Kyang Kang, whatever, just across the border with Thailand, and then from there you can take an overnight train to Bangkok. All the trains are sold out. Everybody warned me the trains to Chiang Mai will get sold out, be early and everything. I did not expect this train to be sold out because I feel like it's a less popular route. If people are gonna cross from like Laos into Thailand, they're probably gonna take the slow boat up near Luang Prabang. Welcome from Vientiane. I never finished my story because my driver started throwing up, so I'm gonna do that later. I just accidentally tried to pay with Vietnamese dong, like that I've left over here in Laos. It's like, this is not our money, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. Okay, so I've now checked into my hostel and I realized that I never finished the story from earlier in the car because, like I said, my driver was throwing up, and then, I don't know, before I knew it, we were driving again, and like, I don't know. So, here's the deal. In Vietnam, you could easily book a day or two in advance. Cambodia, it was fine. In Indonesia, I booked my train tickets the day before of the day, or the day, no, maybe not the day off, but like the day before. And it was easy, but everybody warned me about the overnight train from Bangkok to Chiang Mai and back. Book it in advance. Like a month in advance isn't even like early enough anymore. You need to book it 2 or 3 months in advance. I don't even know if that's possible, to be honest. I don't know when the routes and the tickets open up, but like you need to be the first person there because they sell out. And so what I personally think is happening is that there are third parties who are buying these tickets, because I bought a ticket from Bangkok to Chiang Mai through a third party, which I don't really like to do, but it was my only option. Everything else was sold out, and then they resell it for a little bit more than what I paid, or like what you should have paid. Sorry. But I did book a overnight train from Bangkok to Chiang Mai. The problem is, which I will get to later, is that I have no way of like getting the train back, but I wanted to take the overnight train from, I think it's called Nong Kam. I'm not entirely sure, but it's right across from here, from Vientiane, because right now I'm in Vientiane, but it's right on the border of Thailand. Like my service provider on my phone has texted me today saying welcome in Thailand, and I'm like, I'm still in Laos, but okay, thank you. A little bit early. But there, the overnight train from there to Bangkok is completely sold out, and not just for today, but for tomorrow, the day after, like the next at least 5 days. And I don't want to spend 5 days or more here in Vientiane. There is the option to take a bus straight from Vientiane to Bangkok, but it takes about 13 to 14 hours, and I'm really not in the mood. I am not in a rush either. Like if I had to get to Bangkok for some reason, then it made sense, but I figured to getting across the border. Okay, so no, wait, let me back up. A bus on 12 Go Asia from Vientiane to Bangkok is about $35. What I am doing right now, or like for the next 2 days, is tomorrow I'm getting picked up from my hostel here and I'm taking a bus to the border. Then I'm taking a bus from the border to a place called Vientiane, which is like, I don't want to say North Thailand because that's like more the Chiang Mai region, but it's like this side of Thailand but up near the border near Laos. And from there you have, I mean, you could take a train, but like I said, sold out. You could take a bus or you can fly. I don't see the need to fly there, like from there to Bangkok. So what I've done is I have booked from there the bus to Bangkok, which is about, I think it's 8.5 hours. Still a long time, but it is during the day. So tomorrow I'm going across the border to Thailand, to Vientiane, and then the day after I'm getting picked up and spending the day on the bus to Bangkok. Now, I know there are people who prefer the overnight bus, like you don't have to pay for accommodation, you don't have to, if you fall asleep you just wake up in Bangkok. Great, good for you. Not me. That is just not what I'm looking for, what I want, what I'm into. Absolutely not. So I have booked the train, or sorry, the bus to Vientiane and then the bus to Bangkok, which the bus to Bangkok was 15 euros, and then to get across the border from Laos to Thailand is 5 euros, which I'm still not entirely sure if it will actually get me there. Like, feels kind of like a scam because it includes a border crossing and it's only 5 euros and it takes like 3.5 hours. We'll see tomorrow. Worst case scenario, I still fly to Bangkok, I don't know. But including then an overnight stay in Vientiane, which is about, I think it's gonna be 5 euros. I don't have anything booked, but I looked it up and that's, I think, the average price. My total will be 25 euros as opposed to $35, which is, I think $35 is like, I don't know, to 32 euros maybe. So basically it's cheaper to do what I do, but it does take longer. I kind of want to go to the river later for sunset, but other than that I'm just gonna hang back and chill. Made it to the Thai border. It's been a bit hectic. I'm pretty sure we lost people at the Laos border, but we'll see.